Yeah, buddy. We are looking at a grail today. So stay tuned because we're checking out an oldie but goodie. Hey everybody, today we're looking at the 2006 Toy Biz 14-inch giant Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. This was a cool Build-A-Figure back in 2006 and it still is today. It's highly sought after and it is kind of expensive if you can find it. Shout out to my wife because she picked this up for me for Valentine's Day. Awesome Valentine's Day gift. And she really did a good job on this. The face looks great. I love all the wrinkles in the brow, cheeks, the crow's feet, and the bags under and around the eyes. That deep, bright red in the eyes. Frown at his, I guess you could call it his mouth, the mouth apparatus, whatever that is. I never really knew what that was around his mouth. Anybody know? Any of our Apocalypse loyal followers? What is the deal with his mouth? What is that? All I know is it makes for mean looking frown. Very intimidating. This is the black variant. They had a blue one as well. This is the black variant of Apocalypse, the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. Everything looks good on this figure. Nice paint job. Looks like they airbrushed highlights. And this one is still in pretty good shape for it to be a figure from 2006. Still looks pretty good. And I gotta shout out my wife again. She surprised me with this for Valentine's Day. It was at my local comic book shop. Well, not comic book shop, but a comic toy shop. They sell retro comics and toys. So it was at my local toy shop. Time Blaster Toys, one of my favorites. Behind the counter up on the top shelf, and I had been admiring it and I told my wife about it and she surprised me with it. It was a pretty penny too. Might be the most expensive thing in my collection now. Before him, it probably was the Marvel Legends 12-inch Hulk. But this guy trumped that. It's a Friday morning. I had a snow day at work today. No school today. So I said, why not make a video on this guy? Because I wanted to take my time with this video. He was part of a Build-A-Figure wave. Well, he was the Build-A-Figure in the wave. You collected that whole wave in order to build this guy, which is a giant 14-inch Build-A-Figure from Toy Biz 2006. Not really much to say. Like I said, the metallic blue looks amazing. The dark blue airbrush highlights makes the metallic blue pop even more. this guy is heavy up top. You see his legs are muscular but lean, kind of sleek. And then he's really bulky up top. So he is top heavy, but he stands pretty good on his own. But I usually lean him up against something because I'm just not comfortable standing him and risking him falling and breaking. So, all right, so check it out. For the articulation, Apocalypse head goes up about that much. And goes down all the way into his little collar here. No tilt, but it goes around just to the side because the collar is blocking it from doing a 360. That's his ab crunch that you hear. That click clack, that's the real tight, solid, old school ab crunch. Goes on that fur, back that fur. Look at that ab crunch. A bicep swivel, single jointed elbows. And then he has the tubes on the back. So if you wanted to take your tubes off, his arm will rotate all the way around. The fingers are articulated as well. The thumb is not. The thumb is locked in place. But the fingers are all individually articulated. And for some reason they open up like this. They don't fully extend. But so you can have them like that in like a clawing position, or you can close them up and have a balled up fist. He has full waist rotation and it's quiet. About the only thing quiet on him. We saw the ab crunch. Legs on ball joints. So you got the upper thigh, double jointed knees. The toe is articulated, ankle. And we have an ankle pivot too, with a hinge on the inside to make it go side to side. Leg goes out that much. Goes forward that much. He is really tight and I don't want to force him. So I might not be showing the full articulation. So I showed you what I could show you, but in fear of damaging this guy, I'm not gonna try to force any more movement. But yeah, this is a beautiful figure, aesthetically pleasing, looks great on the shelf and on the floor. He's so big, you can have him on the floor as well, depending on how you have your figures displayed. If you can get your hands on one, I highly recommend it. It's probably the centerpiece of my collection now, thanks to my wife. One of the best Valentine's Day gifts I have ever gotten. So yeah, if you come across one of these guys or you have an opportunity to purchase one, I recommend that you do so. 10 out of 10. Like I said, this is a nice piece to have in your collection, to be like the focal point or the centerpiece. All right, till next time. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we come up with new videos. Till next time, thanks for tuning in to It Figures. Peace.